The Living Community is brought to you by Unitec Departments of Communication Studies and Performing and Screen Arts.
So let's make it change.
Tonight on The Living Community, we are introduced to Geoff Bridgman and Elaine Dyer from Violence Free Waitakere. This is a local organisation aimed at reducing violence in the Waitakere region. We hear from the members of the community about violence, bullying and gang-related topics. We learn about the different projects Violence Free Waitakere have created in order to empower their community.
Talofa and welcome to the Living Community. My name is Lani Mikayo.
And I'm Tina. This is a 6-part series that shines a spotlight on a few exciting initiatives that are making a difference in the Auckland community.
Late last year, we caught up with Violence Free Waitakere CEO Elaine Dyer and Chairman Dr. Geoff Bridgman, also a lecturer and researcher at Unitec's Department of Social Sciences, to talk about the bully banishing initiatives being projected at Violence Free Waitakere.
So Violence Free Waitakere is an organisation that's set up to prevent violence. We don't do any services to people who have been exposed to violence. We're trying to jump ahead of the issues and look at how can we strengthen the community to really be able to do things that will prevent violence happening in the community and make what is already happening there that's good even stronger.
In May 2014, 70 Unitec students went out and interviewed 35 people in the McLaren Park, Henderson South community about what it was like living in McLaren Park, Henderson South.
Out of all of that data that was gathered, we wanted to find a way to take it back to the community, to give them a chance to have a sense of ownership of what those stories were and to stimulate them to take the next step in thinking about how they could make changes.
The community itself is probably one of the poorest in New Zealand. What our students found when they talked to them, they found some really tough stuff going on and they found some really great stuff going on. And so we were confronted then with how do we present this back to this community? Do we bore them with a summary of what we think they've said and what we think they should do, or what's a way that we can present it back to them that might re-engage them?
Now my brothers, they say that the bullies used to run this place. They had like these massive air slides down Coburg, and there were guys, making that, smoking that weed, and my brother, he knew all of them.
And I love what you came up with about the idea of bringing all of those different pieces from those interviews into a series of dialogues that dramatised the different themes that we were talking about.
Just tell us a bit about Roots.
So doing the Banishing Bullying Together project in McLaren Park, Henderson South, has been something that we realised we had to find the local voices. We were really lucky getting Phoenix on board, Jay Williams and his colleagues who all mostly come from that area.
Performance group.
And they're a performing arts group.
Yeah.
And then we also wanted to explore what are some of the creative ways that we can get people exploring the issue without it being this is what's wrong and this is what you should be doing instead. And so using the natural talent that's there and the raw talent that gets refined.
So what were your aspirations, do you think, for this event?
I really wanted to hear what the community thought about the issues. You know, it's easy for us to go into a community and say, we know what the problems are, and we've done all our scoping and heard from kids and all the rest of it. But, you know, like as we really started to deepen into our relationship with that community, became aware that actually some of, you know, our projections onto the community weren't really what the community was feeling.
If you're going to start a fight at school, someone's going to come in and break it up within a few minutes, and it becomes kind of pointless. So everyone's gone really passive-aggressive now. So it's changed the nature of the way that people do bullying, and now it's more public. So you can publicly go up and say, hey, this chick is like a really horrible person, la la la, and then that spreads, and so all your mates are like, yeah, she's a really horrible person, or whatever, you know, and it just carries on like that. And that's something that's harder to address, I think. So we have to change the way that we deal with bullying, because bullying has changed.
There were some quite different views from the participants on the night about how significant bullying was. Some people felt it wasn't an issue at all.
As a newcomer, new migrant like us, like our family, and you know, my kids, for example, she's only small and she's different, and sometimes we take different lunch to school and all of that. And I'm surprised with the whole bullying issue. Like, we don't feel like we're being bullied. We feel like we are different, but then how we respond to that. Like, I share a good example. Like, for example, if we take lunch and then people said, oh, what do you take? I encourage my kids to say, try some. You know, we bring lots of sushis, for example, or rice rolls or something, or try some. And then instead of feeling different, we're feeling like, okay, open and share, and then our food become popular.
There was a really diverse group of people that came in for interviews, and certainly were there on that night. Yeah. But it all kicked off, didn't it, really, with that murder?
Well, it was a really dark time. You know, I think that the whole community was really shocked about the violence. You know, there were a series of domestic violence incidences and people being killed, and then, you know, that so-called random shooting of the shopkeeper down in the main street. And you know, I think everyone was thinking, what's happening? You know, the wild, wild west, it's really
murder capital.
Here. Yeah, the murder capital. Yeah, there were some really unhelpful things being thrown around that you know, it really made that topic come right up to the top.
Coming up after the break, we discuss gang-related issues within Waitakere community.
was just a way of belonging to something and being important to someone. Finding common ground with people. When you're in a gang, everyone backs each other up, everyone's got your back, you know, and you just get involved in this culture of, I don't know, I just guess we just start leaning on each other for everything, and yeah, and all the bad behaviours come along with it, and getting into trouble, and doing all the other ugly stuff.
I think it is a thing of belonging and ownership and feeling like you have something that matters, you know, and that you do matter and stuff like that. And most of the gang people that I've known about, the negative stuff that you hear about gangs isn't why they're in it. They're in it because of the values of the people that they're with and that they get along and they have shared interests and stuff. And the negative stuff that goes on just happens to be part of that.
It's all about resilience. So we don't actually go in there and say to people, these are all the things that you do to stop violence. We go in there and say, look, these are all the things that you can do to have a great time in your life.
Yeah, because when you're having a good time, violence is much less likely to occur as well. When a family's healthy, when a community's healthy, then the incidences of people hurting one another seem to really drop down. So to me, what we gained out of that whole experience was that the importance of bringing our research back to the community and blending it in with stories so that it becomes something that's quite concrete, that gives that opportunity to talk with one another about what can be done next and the changes that can be made, and that was exciting to see it in action.
We have to train this generation, you know, with all the cyberbullying and all that, you could train a group of kids to be awesome leaders, and then you watch them go out and pass on, you know, share that kind of what they've gained with their peers. And usually it is the leaders. You go attack the leaders, they'll go create other leaders, and then all together, you know, everyone will be able to stand for who they are.
The event gave us a lot of ideas for the plans that we're putting into place this year. So we're very excited about that. We know we're going to get a much closer connection with that community, and we're going to do another round of really interesting research. It's been great to have the support of MSD to do this work, hasn't it, Elaine?
Yeah, the Te Punanga Haumaru funding around tackling bullying has been key to giving us the tools to be able to go in there and bring the right people on board and to do the actions, provide the food, do the other things that build community, and we are very grateful for being part of that bigger movement that's saying this has to change. Yeah. So
you can find out more about us on our website, violencefreewaitakere.org, and go to the Banishing Bullying Together page, or look at all our other projects, of which we've got several great ones. And if you want to support us, get in touch with us, and we'll be very pleased to have a conversation with you.
Violence Free Waitakere is a great organisation, working hard to promote violence prevention as well as other projects to enable healthy living and happy local communities.
VFW creates family-focused events that are both fun and free while promoting great parenting at the same time. They are behind developments such as Toddlers Day Out, Westies Dad, Marvelous Moms, Roots and more. This is something every community needs, so let's get all behind and show our support and help promote violence-free communities in Auckland.
So if you need more information or want to stay updated on their latest news, check them out online, www.violencefreewaitakere.org.
That's us from this week on Living Community.
Till next time, I'm Lani Mikael.
And I'm Tina.
Tō whātou fua.
Let's make a change in this world.
life. I never wanted to make a change. I thought my life was a ride, but now I know the reason I was.
Sipping on rosé, silver lake, sun coming up all lazy. Slow cooking pancakes for my boy, still up, still fresh as a daisy. Playing ping pong all night long, everything's all neon and hazy. Chanel this, Chanel that, hell yeah, all my girls vintage Chanel baby. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This is no big deal. This is how we do, yeah. Chillin', laid back, straight stuntin', yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do, do 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 do. This is how we do. This is how we do, yeah. Chillin', laid back, straight stuntin', yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do, do 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 do. This is how we do. Big hoops and maroon lips, my click hopping in my Maserati. Santa Barbara chic, Atlas Super Rica, grabbing tacos, checking out hotties. Now we're talking astrology, getting our nails did all Japanesey. Day drinking at the Wildcat, sucking real bad at Mariah karaoke. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This is no big deal. This is how we do, yeah. Chillin', laid back, straight stuntin', yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do, do 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 do. This is how we do. This is how we do, yeah. Chillin', laid back, straight stuntin', yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do, do 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 do. This is how we do. This is how we do. This goes out to all you people going to bed with a 10 and waking up.
Will that be all?
How about a smile to go?
Times have changed before my eyes. Times have changed, sweet surprise.
Oh, wow.
We better get dressed. A bunch of my mates are due to be here any minute.
But I only just got here.
Yeah, but they're coming over to game.
Game?
Kill one on the back, kill one.
Well, that's me then.
Oh, good, you killed me.
Killing spree.
Another big one.
Actually, what would you recommend off the menu?
I don't know, reading it, maybe.
Well, she was a ray of sunshine, wasn't she? Well, it was sound advice. Well, where did you come from? to be like. Yeah. I just been getting into it really recently. Surprise! There's a special note for you inside each one.
How did you get in here?
Well, most people leave a key under their doormat, but you made things a little trickier. I had to shimmy up the drain pipe the old-fashioned way.
Shimmied up my drain pipe. I live on the 15th floor.
Winning your heart is a much greater feat.
It's our second date.
Wait, but... She threatened to press charges. Well, what'd you do? I tried to be romantic.
No, you can't do that. I've seen how you get. You give off this, like, creepy Ted Bundy vibe.
I want to meet my soulmate, so...
A soulmate? You seriously need to strap on a pair, pretend you don't have a vagina just long enough to get some.
That is degrading, Jason.
Women want what they can't have. Come on, man, come join the dark side. Check it out. 5 in one night.
How do you know who's who? You didn't write the names down.
Ah, shit. Oh, well, I guess how you will have to do then.
How do you do it?
You just be aloof.
Aloof?
Yeah, like you don't really care.
Can I get some directions?
To where?
To your heart. I miss Chloe, man. She had such soft hair. I should call it.
No drinking and dialing.
She just needs to let me, let her get to know me, you know?
You know what? You're right. You just gotta reel them in, man. See, if girls got to know you like I do, you're a keeper. You see, I hook up with a lot of girls, but I always screw it up. But you're just a good guy.
You know, I just wanted to celebrate her.
Do you know what? You're the only person in the world that could say that and actually mean it. You know what? I'm gonna hook you up with my sister.
Oh,
look out! Yo, well.
Oh, man.
Well.
I gotta pee.
Miss you already. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, just leave it alone.
No. Apologise now. This woman deserves your respect. How dare you demean her in this fashion?
Fuck off, fag.
That is a despicable word.
Sorry, I think I'm just gonna call it a night. Don't get yourself into shit like that. You'll get yourself killed.
Oh, your honour is worth it.
So, what will it be? Consider it a hero's fee.
No. A good deed is its own reward.
Well, that's a shame. I don't like drinking alone.
Sorry, it's wilted a bit.
Oh, you're too much.
You know, people tell me that all the time.